chief rabbi of our community, the chief rabbi of Palestine, Rabbi Teitelbaum, Rabbi Joel Teitelbaum, in the 1960s, I believe, he moved from, maybe 1950s already, he moved to New York, and he remained with the title Chief Rabbi of Palestine. And he held court. He was the rabbi for 30 years or more, and he gave his edicts, his rulings from New York, from Williamsburg he lived, and then later in upstate New York. And he kept on, and he had hundreds of thousands of followers, and he urged his followers, he says, exactly what you're saying. He said, being there, you're somehow supporting the state, try to leave. And many followed. Tens of thousands of Jews left because they didn't want to be supporting the state of Israel, and they didn't want to get any benefits from the state of Israel. But not everybody could leave. So you have tens of thousands of people living there, hundreds of thousands who were anti-Zionist, and also there were other rabbis who said, look, we have to stand and fight from within. So we have to make demonstrations. We shouldn't forsake the land. So they had a different opinion from Rabbi Teitelbaum. So they stayed and they fought from within. You can see the demonstrations in the streets of Jerusalem. Stop Zionist terrorist massacre in Gaza. These are the streets of Jerusalem. In Palestine, you see the demonstrations. The children, they're putting up Palestinian flags on the walls over there. So they're living in Palestine, in Jerusalem, but they are totally separate. They don't recognize, they say, Eini makir, we don't recognize your authority, the state of Israel. So how do they live? They live because they do their private business, and then they also have the Rabbi Teitelbaum of blessed memory, the chief rabbi of Palestine. Yeah, let me just finish this. He established a fund called Keren Hatzolah, the charity fund to save. And now we give support for the institutes, for the individuals who don't take money from the state of Israel, and we send from around the world money that they should be able to exist. It's a special fund for the people who refuse to take any fund from Israel.